Mr. Coco presents Ted Bundy, a man of intelligence, charm, and a notorious serial killer. Jeddah Robert Bundy, also known as Ted Bundy. He was an American serial killer born on November 24, 1946 in Vermont. Regarding his studies, Ted was an excellent student and graduated in psychology and law. His first criminal activities involved petty thefts from stores. However, the truly horrifying event started in 1974, when multiple college girls and young mothers disappeared, as a consequence of Ted starting his assaults on victims. Some of them survived and assisted in the trial to establish the punishment. Included among them was Karen Sparks, who was assaulted in her room, hit on the head with an object, and raped by him. She lived, but the attack left her with lasting brain injuries. In that same year, he abducted Linda Angeli, aged 21, and her body was discovered the following day. Carol Valenzuela, Donna Manson, Susanna Rankhoff, Roberta Park, and Brenda Ball were some of the women whose lives this psychopath took. Ted appeared strikingly attractive to the majority of women, and in addition, he skillfully manipulated them with his charm. He enjoyed faking an arm in a cast and claiming he needed assistance with his Volkswagen vehicle. The girls always responded kindly and arranged to meet him, unaware that this would turn into a nightmare. Bundy moved to different cities and evaded the police because he knew how to change his physical appearance. He altered his hairstyle, let his beard and mustache grow, or shaved them off entirely. The truth is that in every city he appeared, dozens of women went missing at the same time. The agents were able to create a possible likeness of the murderer from the descriptions given by Carol Darunch, whom he attempted to kidnap, but fortunately, she managed to escape. Thus, his partner, Elizabeth Klüpfer, upon seeing his resemblance to the sketch and recognizing the same car mentioned in the press, reported him anonymously to help identify if he was the murderer they were looking for. It all sounds quite odd, as she and Ted had a 5-year relationship that seemed perfect, raising their daughter as if she were their own. Nevertheless, faced with uncertainty, she took the phone and filed the complaint. Bundy had bitten the bodies of several of his victims, sometimes even tearing off part of their skin. Investigators made a plaster cast from him and found that it perfectly matched the imprints on the body of Elisa Levy, one of his victims. His vehicle contained all the evidence needed to convict him. Despite this, Ted continued with the trial, represented himself, and maintained his innocence, using up all his chances to appeal. Bundy took advantage of and abused his personal charisma, using this skill to prolong his fate. The media highlighted his personal charm, and many people defended him when the truth was that he was a brutal man. He was sadistic and depraved. As the trial progressed, he provided information about some of the crimes committed to buy time and delay his execution. While in prison, he married Karen Ann Bond and had a daughter together. She believed in his innocence and remained loyal to him. Once Ted began to plead guilty, she divorced him and stopped answering his calls. He went to the city and changed his name to start a new life. Even though he first denied his crimes, he finally admitted to having taken the lives of no fewer than 30 women across 7 different states from 1974 to 1978. While the precise number of victims remains unknown, the FBI verified 36 killings. Bundy was convicted and executed in the electric chair on January 24, 1989. Would you have reported Ted if you were his partner? Share your thoughts in the comments.